Hey everyone, welcome to Wax Pack Wisdom. I'm Jake T. O'Donnell. Today I'm going to share some pickups from a local card shop visit in Portland, Maine. I'm going to talk a little bit about kind of what's going on in terms of collecting for me at the moment and, reflecting back on what happened with me in September of last year. You probably know about the health stuff I've been through, but I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. And then I want to talk about the Philly show coming up this weekend. It'll be my first time ever going to the Philly show. So I'm going to talk about all of that. First thing I want to mention is that I had teased this in my last video that last night, Monday night, I'm recording this Tuesday afternoon. I'll probably put this up later today. Last night, Monday night, Matt from Providence and I went on Off Topic with Graig Midlife Cards and Darren Returned to Collecting. We had an awesome conversation. The hour flew by. We talked about so much stuff. We covered so much ground. It was an amazing time. I'm not sure what day that's going to post on. I believe it's going to post on Midlife on Greg's channel. It should be later this week. So just keep an eye out for that on for Greg's channel on that. And you're not going to want to miss it because just four guys talking about cards and the bigger picture things about collecting in the hobby. So definitely check that out. And I think that Matt and I will do, I mentioned this at the end of the episode of the Off Topic, that I think Matt and I will do our next hit list next week. So we'll probably record that next Tuesday and it'll go up next Wednesday. So keep an eye out for that. I do want to do another video that I was going to wait until after the Philly show to do it, but I think I'm going to record it this week and put it up later this week about just something that felt seasonally appropriate to talk about from a collecting standpoint, something that I've been working on, a video that I've wanted to do for a while. So I'll leave you in a little bit of suspense on that, but I think I'll probably put that up later this week. All right, so I went to Don's Sportscard Center in Portland, Maine on Sunday, and I met up with Mike, Junk Wax Hero. There's a picture that Abby took of us. We were in town for the weekend visiting some family and was able to fit in a trip to Don's, which is an amazing card shop. If you've never been and you're in the Portland, Maine area, make sure you go. There's good vintage selection. There's new wax. There's old wax. There's stuff for every budget. It's a really great shop, so definitely make sure you check it out. Mike, I know, shared some stuff on his channel that he picked up, and I just wanted to share a few things that I got. I got some wax to open, and I got a few Red Sox singles that I went through some of the sort of value bins and picked out a few items. The first one I want to show is I got this. It's cracked, but it is a 75 Kellogg's Dwight Evans. You gotta love those. There's not much of it. You can kind of see a little bit of a mustache coming in on Dwight Evans there. Nothing too crazy, but there's that. I saw this and I was like, all right, I want to get this. This is a 2004 Topps. I guess it would maybe be a 2005 Topps World Series. I guess it says that's 2004 copyright on the back, but I imagine this is a 2005 Topps, right? Of Mark Bellhorn. Bellhorn makes pesky Cardinals go away. This is from Game 1 of the 2004 World Series. Mark Bellhorn hit the go-ahead home run off of the pesky pole. And the Red Sox won. It was a wild game. They won 11-9. I believe Tim Wakefield started that game for the Red Sox. There's more details in the back there. Mark Bellhorn's name synonymous with some of the big hits in the 2004 postseason. He had a controversial home run in, I believe it was Game 6 of the ALCS that year, and then he hit this home run off of the pesky pole in right field. So I saw this and I was like, yeah, I got to have that of my guy Mark Bellhorn. A lot of 2004 Red Sox content coming out. I don't hate it, but and then I got a couple of sort of reprints or replica or not replica or reprints, but just like post playing days cards of a couple guys. This is from the Baseball All Time Great set of Tris Speaker, the Gray Eagle. Just like that one of him. I think I have a couple of Yaz cards from this particular set, and then. Can't go without. I saw this and I was just like, I'll get this. It was only a couple bucks. A nice. This is a 2019 Panini Smokey Joe Wood. Can't get enough Smokey Joe Wood. Again, the pickup that I had this year of this 15 Cracker Jack, possibly my favorite card in my entire collection, but I'll just grab a Smokey Joe if I see it. And then I had some wax. I decided to get some wax. The wax prices there for older wax in particular was very reasonable. You remember that I picked up that junk wax collection not that long ago, and it had some of these cards, and I figured I'd pick up a pack of it. And it's the Swell Baseball Greats, the all-time Legend Series. So I thought I would pick that up. I'm going to open that. I got a couple football packs. It's football season. I figure I need to open some football wax. This is 90 Pro Set. I think I could try to find maybe Emmitt Smith rookie card in there somewhere. And then 91 Upper Deck Football. And the last one, I'll open this on the channel probably either next week or the week after. I'll probably do this next week, is I haven't opened any 2025 Series 2. So pick that up. And, I always open Series 1 at the start of the year, like around opening day, and so I'll open up Series 2 kind of at the end of the year. So we'll see what we get in that. So that was it. That was like probably, I think it was like maybe $15 for all of that. So, again, check out Don's, and shout out to Mike. Shout out to Mike and Graig. You probably saw that they are launching a podcast. You can go to their channels and learn more about that. But, can't get enough of those guys. They always do great content. So, yeah. All right. So that was that. Haven't had a lot of other pickups recently because of Philly Show that's coming up. And Philly Show is somewhat related to this sort of what Abby and I have been calling our Revenge September. If you've watched the channel for a while, I feel like I've talked a lot about my health issues over the last year, but there's been a lot of reflecting that both of us have done, because last September was really bad for me. I spent from September 5th last year until September 23rd in the hospital, including a major surgery for a very serious digestive problem that I had. And it was tough, obviously, and it was scary. And so I missed so much stuff. I missed concerts, I missed Red Sox games, and I missed going to the Philly Show last year because of what happened. And also, living in the Northeast, living in New England in particular, like September is one of the best months of the year. It's usually really nice weather, low to mid 70s. The sort of fall chill starting to come in the air a bit. Patriots are playing. There's other football on. There's opportunity to do things outside. Last September, I was inside for literally 19 straight days, and the weather was incredible almost the entire time I was there, and I couldn't go outside. So we've been really trying to enjoy it. So we've been sort of, like I said, taking our revenge on the crap that I had to deal with last September by really trying to live it up this September. And so that includes, like I said, we went up to Portland. We had a great time. I went to a concert the other night, and then that goes into the Philly Show, which again we had all these plans. We were going to go last year, and we had to cancel the trip because I was sick. So this year we are making the drive on Friday. It's probably going to end up being more than 6 hours with breaks, and that's fine. We're looking forward to that. We're going to see the Lumineers on Friday night at Citizens Bank Park, so that should be fun. And then we'll be at the show all day Saturday and probably for a little while on Sunday. So if you're planning on going either of those days, hope I can see you, hope I can run into you. I'm really looking forward to seeing some of my YouTube friends who I know are going to be there. And then, and also obviously getting to see some of the big dealers who, haven't gotten to see since the National. So looking forward to seeing some of the big vintage displays, and I'll certainly have a breakdown of who's there and what they have, and we'll go from there. So as far as what I'm looking for at the show, the card that I've been a little bit fixated on recently that I want to find the right copy of it is the 49 Leaf Joe DiMaggio. That was a card that I wanted at the National that I just didn't find the right copy of it. That I felt like I wanted to spend my money on. So I I want that card for two reasons. Number one, it's the last of the sort of the Leaf run that I'm working on, that I realistically sort of in this time frame I'm working on. It's one of the last like non-short print Hall of Famers that I can sort of reasonably afford that I want to add. And also, I don't have a Playing Days DiMaggio card, so I really want to add that. So hoping to find the right copy of that. That would probably constitute my big purchase. Other than that, I'm going to be looking on the lookout for like Ted Williams and Carl Yastrzemski cards from my various lists that either I would have more competition for them at the Boston area shows, or I'm hoping that maybe I could get them at maybe a little bit more of a reasonable price. And not saying that like those cards tend to be overpriced in Boston in that area, but they tend to. There's more demand for them. Obviously, there's not probably quite as much demand for those cards at a show in Philadelphia. So hoping to track some of those down. Continuing to look at Diamond Stars Hall of Famers. I haven't really done anything with that since I bought the Paul Wainer from Matt from Providence a few weeks ago. So going to be on the lookout for the right kinds of cards. I'm not just going to buy what's in front of me in terms of my Diamond Stars Hall of Fame run. I want to get the right copies of those cards. So I'm going to be on the lookout for those. And whatever sort of strikes my fancy in terms of, I'll look for some of the 1800s cards that I want. I would love to get, a reasonably priced Boston-based like Old Judge card from that set of maybe a lesser-known Boston player from that set. Overall, just hoping to have a good time, hoping to see people, get to experience a show that everybody always tells me and talks about how great it is and how much great vintage there is, and how the great dealers that there are. So definitely looking forward to that. So all right, so track me down. If you see me at Philly show. I am also scheduled to go on For Collectors on Sunday night after the show, after we drive back. So looking forward to that. Other things, I have an order with SGC. I think this is the second week of it being out there. So it's just 5 cards and 2 of them are reholders, so it's nothing super exciting. So I'll certainly show that when it comes in. Probably not next week, but the week after. And then it'll be gearing up towards Shriners, October 31st, November 1st, November 2nd. So we'll have other things coming up, hopefully other pickups, other things to share, other stories to tell. And like I said, I'm hoping to do a video that I've wanted to do for a while later this week, as long as I can find the time to do it and put it together. So that's it. So thanks very much for watching. Let me know what are you doing? What are your current collecting and hobby plans for this month, for the month of September? Wouldn't necessarily suspect that other folks are having a revenge September like I'm having. Revenge, and it's revenge against bad health. It's revenge against things that are in the past, and I couldn't be happier to feel as good as I'm feeling, and being able to enjoy life and the hobby, and everything that comes our way. Let me know what you think about that, what you're up to, what your collecting plans are. Check out our ComC store. A lot of great stuff in there. Check out where to follow us on social media. And please check out our list of favorite nonprofits and charities. It would mean a lot if you could support one of them. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Wax Back Wisdom. Take care.